all of them seem to have gone through traumatic experiences.
Yeah. 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 Pretty much every one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Lisa Transcendence Browns and the Shekinah Roses. Yeah. They're pretty much across the board. They've gone through a succession of traumatic experiences. Now,
Yeah.
I think that was a little different for that group. Now, what I think is happening now is, like the old Zen proverb says, you can let go or be dragged. So what's happening now is you have kind of a microcosmic situation with everybody. And what's happening is, as the energies come down and afford you the opportunity to expand, you can either pay attention and cooperate or get your ass kicked and be dragged. So in a sense, there are people that are going through many dark nights of the soul, many, as M-I-N-I, but also M-A-N-Y, because the universal energy now is not going to allow anything but pure love and the straight truth to be supported. Anything that's not is going to earn a big slap in the face or a kick in the ass, pretty much.
So then I'm resonating 1000% with what you're saying. And I got to say this to you. Have you felt then that you have been almost like you've been forced to move in this direction?
Yeah. I think in the beginning, with the successive traumas, it didn't make any sense. And a lot of people
Yes.
that I'm speaking of, they say the same thing. But I mean, so on one hand, here I went with, I've got 6 kids. I mean, here I go with kids in my house for 23 years, married most of my life, good job, 6-figure incomes, this and that. All this stuff went down to nothing. And then I walk out of my house with nothing but 2 suitcases, a briefcase, and a box of mementos. And on one hand, I was, as a human, I was at a hole in my heart. I was like totally effed up. But on the other hand, I was liberated. So the whole time, to answer your question, through all these 7.5 years, although it's gotten easier over the last year or so, there was always this push that the work continues every day. The work continues no matter where you're at, no matter what the situation is, and there's been many of them, out on the street again, all kinds of stuff, just.
But the work must continue.
The work, the mission must continue.
This is it.
Yeah. And that's what
resonate with that.
And that's what people that are friends of mine and people that I've had on the show, that's what they do. Shekinah Rose, my sister in Sedona, she's been there about 10 years. She's been there working the land every single day. She channels harmonic light language. She's connected every day. It's her job. Lisa Brown lives down the road. She's, a lot of these people have been in solitude, living a hermit's life, but every day they go to work. And so, yeah, I think very much so. But it's a little bit of a fine line at first. I think it's a very powerful communion that you have on an individual basis, which can kind of rock your world a little bit. And, you might think you're the son of Jesus or Archangel Michael or the Galactic Federation's commander. And you can get caught up in the labels and the stories just like you can with the traumas from the past or the future, what it will be, So, but because the thing is, there's the human side of it, and the human is the hero. So the human is, to me, the most important aspect we have, because with all our multidimensionality, if the human isn't aligned, there is no alignment. There is no consistent alignment. Let's put it that way. You pop in and pop out, and I know so many people, including myself, who spend so much time up in the ethers talking to the angels and the galactics and having divine episodes, and that you almost forget the human. You dehumanize, and it's important that we embody everything into our human, or it's not real, as my beautiful wife says.